So welcome back, guys. Set up my screen. So for a couple of weeks now, I haven't been able to drop any content on my YouTube channel here. I'm coming, hold on. So now many of you have been sending me a message asking me what am I seeing or what is my view on the DSY? What is going on with the DSY? Why did I go short on Euro USD? Because currently I have a running trade on Euro USD. So let me bring it up for you guys to see. So this is the trade. I currently have a trade on Euro USD and I sent it to my Telegram channel. The link will be in the description. So this is my Telegram channel over here. So this is my Telegram channel here. I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you guys see it? I think so. So what is going on with the DSY? Let's start from the DSY. What is going on with DSY? So you guys can be witness that for the past few weeks now, for the past 1 month now, I've been calling DSY longs from this level. Let me go over to the weekly time frame for you guys to see that level. You think I'm lying? Watch my previous trader talks. Oh yeah, this level. I told you guys that this level that price won't break this level that easily because this level has been holding price since years now, for years now. So coming about to the monthly time frame, as you can see, this level has been holding price since 1st December 2016. It also held price here, 2nd March 2020, and multiple times it held price here multiple times. So I was telling you guys in those my previous forex forecast that this level is going to give price tough time. Like even if price wants to break below this level, it wouldn't do it immediately. It will play around the level, to play around, test the level, come back, the level reject it before it will not decide to break it. Because this level is a very strong support level, which has been holding since 2016. So, and as you can see on the monthly time frame now, this place is now looking as if it is forming a triple bottom here. This is first bottom. This is the second bottom here. Then this is the third bottom. So as you can see, this is now looking as a triple bottom on top of that strong support level. So indicating for more bullishness for the DSY. So that is what the monthly time frame is telling us because I use the monthly time frame for my overall trend. So now coming about to the weekly time frame, for us to see what the weekly time frame is telling us. So the weekly time frame, let me delete this black bar here for my charts to be clean and nice. So there's another resistance level here, a minor resistance level. As you can see, there's a touch here, here, here. So there are multiple touches. So the weekly time frame now, let's zoom in now. Remember, this is the support level that we drew from all the way from the monthly time frame that we all know that price won't easily break below this level, as I've said earlier. So now looking at this weekly time frame. So now I'm trying to explain to you guys why I took that Euro USD trade, and also I'm also trying to tell you guys what I am looking at for DSY. So now this is on the strong resistance level, support level, I mean, that has been held in price since 2016. So now looking at the weekly time frame, as you can see, this is a very big bullish candle here on the weekly time frame, indicating that the bulls have already stepped into this market. And today is still Thursday, Wednesday, I mean. And if this candle should close like this, if this weekly candle should close like this is a strong indication for more buys on DSY because this is a very strong signal that the bulls have already stepped up into this market. So now let's go over what I saw that made me to go short on Euro USD. Remember, as I always say, I use DSY as an indicator. I don't trade directly on DSY. I just come over on DSY and I analyze and I play around with it. Then if I notice that DSY is going to be strong, in this case here, I go over to Euro USD or GBP USD and also analyze. Then I will make sure I'll the reason for me analyzing is to know the one that will conform to DSY, because most time if DSY is strong, GPSD might also be buying it with it. So that's when we say that correlation is not in play. But in most cases, most of the time, when DSY is strong, Euro USD and GPSD tends to correlate with it inversely. So now, after I analyze on DSY and I see that DSY is going to be strong, I go over to Euro USD or GPUSD and analyze and see the one that we do the inverse of what DSY is saying. So now I've already analyzed DSY now. I've already saw that this level is going to give DSY a tough time for it to break through it. So, and immediately I saw this bullish candle close here. Remember my entry pattern. I've told you guys that my entry pattern is candle accumulation and candle close in the direction I want to trade. For example, now I gave you guys example on my previous weekly forex forecast. For example, here, you see how the daily candle consolidated for some days here. After it consolidated, it closed with this bearish candle here before this bearish big spike to the downside. Then watch here again, the same thing. It consolidated for some days, probably for some weeks. Then after it closed with this bearish candle here. Then at the close of this bearish candle is where I normally do my entries for if I want to go short. So this is it again. So going far back again, as you can see here again, price consolidated around here again for some days, then closed with this strong bearish candle. Then in case of buys, as you can see here, price consolidated around here, closed with this strong bullish candle, and boom, it shot all the way to the upside. So that is my entry chart pattern. That is the chart pattern I use for my entry. So as you can see, if you come over here, you can see that the same thing repeated itself over here. As you can see, there was some minor consolidation here for some weeks, days. For some days, then I started seeing these green candles. This green candle showing that, yo, the bulls have already started stepping into this market. That is when I went over to Euro USD and I analyzed and I saw that Euro USD is the one that is going to conform more to what the SY is saying. So immediately this bullish candle closed over here. That is when I started shorting Euro USD. So that is how I knew that dollar index is going to be strong. Look at the pattern it formed on that strong resistance level, that strong support level, I mean, on the monthly time frame. Look at the pattern, something like a triple bottom here, and look at the consolidation here. Look at the consolidation. So over the years, this is my 3 years trading experience now. Over the years, I tend to find out that before price moves in one direction, that is, if price is currently on a strong support or resistance zone, before it will move off from there to the opposite direction, it tends to consolidate, it tends to play around to show that that level is a strong level. It tends to do some play around before it will now start closing with a bullish candle in case of if I'm looking at for some buys. So that is how I came about this my entry chart pattern. If you go far back, you also see it tends to happen all the time. As you can see here, before price shot all the way to the upside, it's consolidated here for some days. Then it closed with this big bullish candle. Also here, price consolidated for some days here, weeks, before it started showing some strengths, some bullish strengths, and it shot all the way to the upside. Go far back, you see here, it's also consolidated. So this is what I use as my entry chart pattern, like consolidation and then candle close in the direction I want to trade. So let's go back to USD and see why or what made me to take this trade on Euro USD. So as you can see, let's start from the monthly time frame for you to see that Euro USD is also on a strong resistance level. As you can see, Euro USD here is currently on a strong downward trend. And I've already explained this before for you guys. In a strong downward or upward trend, the market doesn't just move straight down like this. No, the market tends to move down, to trace back, move down again, trace back, move down again, trace back, thereby forming a downward move. So it is on those retracements that you'll be able to put your trend lines. Those of you that makes use of trend line while trading. So now this is exactly what is currently happening on Euro USD. When Euro USD was printing these two green candles, a lot of people were predicting Euro USD to be buys, but I know that no, Euro USD is still currently in a downtrend. As you can see, using what I told you guys before, as you can see, this is a leg to the downside. This is somewhere like a retracement to the upside. So I'm expecting another push to the upside to clear the previous lows. before we can get another leg to the upside again. So that is what I'm currently looking at for on Euro USD. As for now, as to regards to Euro USD, I'm still currently bearish on Euro USD till I start seeing more green candles on the daily time frame. So now, as you can see, Euro USD now on the monthly time frame, as you can see, this is a very strong resistance level here. This is a level here. Market bought from this level. It came back again. It's respected the level multiple times for some months. It pushed price down again, came back again. For 3 months, price was currently dancing on that resistance level, pushed it down again. Then currently, it looks as if price has currently broken above this level, but no. Price is currently doing what we call overextension to clear the stops of people that may be sold around here or here. So that is what I saw. That is what I saw on Euro USD that made me to start looking for selling opportunities. Also adding to what I also saw on DSY also. So now, monthly time frame, as you can see, clearly the market is still currently in a downtrend because this leg to the upside is currently a retracement for another move to the downside like this before we can see another type of retracement like this. So that's what monthly time frame is telling me. Then I went over to weekly time frame to see what the current trend is. As you can see, look at the pattern this weekly time frame put over here. See, trading is all about pattern recognition. Pattern. This same pattern that is printing here has already printed before, and it will also print again in the future. So your work as a trader or your work to get a strategy is to find that one pattern. That one pattern that you know that you have already witnessed so many times, that you have already mastered and traded multiple times, and stick to that pattern. It's the same pattern. Like now, let's go back to the daily time frame for you to see that my same trading, that my same entry criteria that I showed you guys on DSY. As you can see here, you see the same consolidation. Watch, it's consolidated here for some days, for some weeks. Then it started closing with these red candles. It was after the close of this first red candle, then on the second red candle, that's where I sold, and I put my stop loss above this level. If you also go backward, you see the same thing. Before it sold here, it consolidated. Before it started closing with this bearish candle here. Also here, before it bought, it's consolidated for some days. Before it started closing with this bullish candle. Here. If you go back to 217, 221, it's the same thing. So I've already back tested the same pattern, the same entry criteria and entry reason. I've already said yes, and I've seen that it works most of the time. So that's why I am using it for my entry reason. So now, what am I currently looking at for? What is my game plan? What plan do I have for this trade? Because you know, this trade won't run forever. So how am I going to manage this trade? Where will price reach? Then I will know it's time for us to break even. So let's go back to the weekly time frame. Let me show you guys something. On the weekly time frame, as you can see, there's also a minor level here. Remember, this is the level that we drew on the monthly time frame. That the market was currently overextending. Let's go to the monthly time frame so you guys will understand how I do my top-down analysis. So on the monthly time frame, as you can see, this is the level I'm talking about. As you can see, this level has been active since 2019. And currently zooming in, it looks as if price has already broken above this level. But watch, look at what happened here. It looks as if price has already broken above this level, and watch, the next month, it shot all the way to the downside. This is exactly what is trying to happen here. I remember it has already consolidated for 3 months. Now, this is the 3rd month. We are currently 2nd of October. So now, we have already consolidated here for 3 good months now, showing that this level is likely going to hold or push price to the downside. So now, this is what I saw on the monthly time frame. Then going over to the daily time frame for us to relate to what we already saw on this monthly time frame now. So on the daily time frame, as you can see, this is the level here now. So now, this is how I'm going to use that level to take my trading opportunities. Now, if or when price gets to this support level here, I'll be setting my stop losses to break even, because there's also a tendency that price might come here and form a base here like this and continue all the way to the upside. Anything can happen. This is forex trading. Anything can happen. And also, there's also a tendency that price will come here and clear out this zone like this, then and also use it as a resistance level for it to continue pushing to the downside. But overall, due to the information that the monthly time frame is giving us, overall, I am bearish on Euro USD, and I will try as much as possible to hold these trades for as long as I can. So for you to join my Telegram channel for dates like this, the link will be on the description box. Come, it's totally free. I don't have a paid signal. I don't have a paid group or a premium group. No, yet. I'm not planning to for now. So the link will be in the description box. Come and trade with us. So what is my game plan for Euro USD now? So I'm waiting for price to get to this support level here. This support level that we mapped out on the monthly time frame. That is this gray box here. So whenever price gets to this gray box, I will first remove my stop losses to break even somewhere around here because my stop losses is still above this consolidation. So if price gets to this gray box here, I will move my stops to break even. Then I will know that this trade is now a risk-free trade. That whatever happens on this trade, I'm not going to lose money. Instead, I'm going to go get out with a small profit. So that's my game plan number one. Then if the market, if price comes to this level here and breaks below this level like this, I will then be looking at this level to add to my position because there's a lot of price action that whenever a level gets invalidated, that level tends to act as a support or as a resistance for price to continue moving to the downside. So if price breaks below this level, I'll be watching and waiting for another opportunity for me to add to my position. By then, I would have moved my stops to be somewhere around here. Then I will know that this trade is going to be a fresh trade, a fresh new trade. Then I'll be adding to my position and I'll be targeting all the way to the downside here because markets tends to move from zone to zone. If this zone gets invalidated, the next zone is going to be here. So that is what I'm looking at for on Euro USD. And yes, I will also be, I also have eyes on DSY because I don't trade, or I don't make any trading decision without first knowing what DSY has in mind. So going over to DSY, what is also my game plan on DSY? For DSY, I'm going to be waiting for a break above this minor level here. As you can see, this is the major level we drew on the monthly time frame. And as you can see, zooming in, you can see here there is a minor level here. Anything can still happen. This market can also come to this level, and on Friday is an FP. This market can also come here and form a base also and continue with its downward push like this. So that's what they tell you in this forex market, anything is possible. So what I'm looking out for on this DSY is I'm going to be waiting for this level to get invalidated. If this level gets invalidated and price comes back and use it as a support level, just know that yes, the uptrend has finally been confirmed because for now, this uptrend is still 50-50 because of this minor level here. But once this minor level gets invalidated and we finally see price come back and use it as a support level, just know that the market is heading for this black bar here. Remember, market moves from zone to zone. And this black bar here is what we drew from the weekly time frame. Let's go back to the weekly time frame. So this is the level, this is the black bar here. As you can see, this is a level here, touched here, touched here, touched here. So multiple touches. So if this level gets invalidated on DSY, I'll be looking for more shorting opportunities on Euro USD because I don't trade on DSY. Then I'll be shorting Euro USD till it gets to this final zone, which is this level here. So that is what I saw that made me to go short on Euro USD, and also this is my game plan as we progress into the final months of this year because this is October. This year is remaining more 2 months. So that is it. Thank you for staying to the end of this video. The link to my Telegram channel will be in the description. That's where I do place my trades, and before I send my signal, I used to explain to them why what I saw that made me to go short or long and the reason and my target. So the link will be in the description channel. Come and let's trade together. So thank you and see you guys later.